Redoing the kitchen floors was quite a project. The floors that we had in the house looked like they were from maybe the 80s, some kind of vinyl tile that was over some plywood, which was over top of the original floor, which you can see there. The original floor looked suspiciously like the basement floor, which did have asbestos in it, but instead of being tiles, it was sheet. So we weren't quite sure about it. What we ended up having to do after we exposed it was send another sample off to get tested. And fortunately, the kitchen floor did not have asbestos in it, which made it a lot easier for us to get rid of, thankfully. Here's a closer look at the original kitchen floor. After removing the vinyl tile, the plywood underlayment, and the sheet vinyl, we finally got down to the original subfloor. The only thing is that we found a whole bunch of these special kind of nails. I think they're called cleats, that were used to hold down the original floor that we had to get rid of. And so that was going to take quite a lot of time to pull all of those up and get everything smooth and ready for a new floor. Right here, I'm working around this one board that was a low spot, and so we realized we were going to have to do a little bit of leveling on this floor before we put anything new down. So we got some compound that we could put on the floor that was really easy to work with and kind of filled in some of those low spots. Next came some new plywood to go over everything to get it prepared for our LVT. Using a nail gun made it a lot easier to get the plywood all attached firmly. We then cut some thicker plywood to put under the cabinets to raise them to the level of the finished floor for when the kitchen's going to be all done. Finally, our LVT luxury vinyl tile gets to be put down. This was an exciting step for us because it was nice to see something finally getting finished. This floor snaps together and cuts easily with just a knife, and so it's a lot easier to install than ceramic tile, but it's still waterproof. It has a nice thick wear layer on it that should last a long time. And here's the finished floor, just ready for some T-molding.